The Friesland is a tier 9 Dutch destroyer and is the result you get when wargaming. Decide to remove the two things that destroyers are currently infamous for in the game. That being it has no torpedoes and that it eats planes for breakfast and not the other way around. Historically the Frieslands were kind of uninteresting other than the fact that the internals are direct copies of the American Gearing class destroyers. Being a DD with no torps means that it solely relies on the guns to do any kind of damage, and as a result, being caught with your pants down in close quarters combat against a cruiser or a battleship means a near instant death sentence for you, due to the fact you don't have any holes to fart in the general direction of anyone that rushes you down. However, if you are a thinking man, you will know that this is a minor fly in the ointment as the guns more than make up for the lack of metal dildos. You only have 4 guns, but it doesn't matter as they are made by the holy buffers themselves. Which means these guns have the fastest reload in the entire game, resulting in the highest DPM for your tier. This means by the time that most DDs realize they are getting shot at by you and kite away, a quarter of their health is already gone. And by the time they run away and disappear again, another quarter of it has gone. You start the game by helping to take one of the caps, but be careful with this as your shit concealment means you will almost always be spotted, so you silence whenever possible. This will also help you against radar cancer. If a DD gets spotted and engages you, you pop your American smoke generator and melt them down more quickly than an ice cream in a blast furnace. Make sure you pop your hydro to keep a knife for any farts that get sent in your direction. You can then turn your guns to whatever happens to be range and gun them down, while setting lots of fires along the way.
Nice.
If a ship is broadsiding within 8 kilometers, load AP and watch their health bar simply evaporate. However, if the enemy is charging you, you pull a Frenchman and retreat to another position.
Oh my god, this is such an original joke, this is so fucking.
Retreat to another position as you are slow and have no torps. Plus your concealment means that you only outspot these billets. So you keep an eye on the one of the most underrated tools in the game, the holy minimap. You use it to keep a close eye on who may be sneaking up on you and promptly gun them down. Next we come to the AA, which is surprisingly good for a DD. Coupled with the 100% hit rate of your DPS plus your American inherited DFAA, you can utterly shred any squadron that comes to challenge your authority and make the carrier find someone else to shove on. As the game wears on, you can start to do some open water gunboating and annoy any remaining BBs while you cheese their salvos by doing advanced throttle and rider control. You can even do advanced island hogging if you want to farm more salt, or if the enemy gained a hard-on for your small size and tried focused you in smoke. While you can take on any tier 9 DD with ease, tier 10s are a very different story, so you avoid straight up knife fights with them and only engage them when the terms are in your favor. However, this is World of Warships, so you getting any kind of decent support from your teams is pretty much nil, so either way you're just as dead. I will admit the fact I wasn't particularly interested in this ship when it first came out, but after I won it in Euro Senpei's giveaway I wasn't going to turn down a free ship. It was hard at first, but slowly and surely I got used to its quirks, and is one of the most fun tier 9 ships you can play. This ship is not for beginners because of its weaknesses, being its lack of torps, speed and concealment. But it is a very unique experience for more experienced players, and one I would recommend. This is how you set up the floating buffers wet dream. You take main armaments mod 1, propulsion mod 1 or the hydro mod if you have it, your choice of aiming systems or AA guns mod 1, propulsion mod 2, concealment, then finally main battery mod 3 for the upgrades. For the captain skills you take priority target, last stand, survivability expert, concealment, basic firing training, your choice of demolition expert or superintendent, adrenaline rush and preventive maintenance. Or you can go for radio location and adrenaline rush instead. I wouldn't go for advanced firing training due to the floaty shell arcs past 10 kilometers. This is how you play the Friesland. Now you know how to handle the Dutch Dacker machine. Go out there and gun everything down in sight and show everyone that torpedoes are overrated, and join my Discord server.